Montalino, JDM Icons, event number 1, a scramble. Hopefully not a scramble my brains, it's more of a scramble my engines. And I have turned the assisted braking back off, and I've turned the ABS off as well. So we're back to the way we were prior to the last series of events. So let's see what we can accomplish here with these slightly off-road sections in a car that should have good handling, but may not. Right now I'm firmly planted in 8th position, and I do not appear to be making any progress, any headway. I forgot to upgrade this car. I think that's my problem right now, is that I completely neglected to run any upgrades here. So that might be part of the problem. I always forget to do that, and honestly, I've been doing the automatic upgrades because I can't be bothered to go through the 9,000 options for things. So yeah, I'm doing okay now, but I have a feeling before the next event I should spend the time and do that, just so that we're not failing for stupid reasons. Alright, let's keep going. Could have used a rewind there, but you know what? Not worth it. Not worth it right now. Again, we're going so low speed. I could actually probably turn rewinds off for this because the speeds are so low that I don't see it being that beneficial to engage in a rewind. But then again, when it is a lapped race like this, you don't really want to redo all the laps again if you can help it. So I don't know. On again, off again. That is the name of my game. That is the name of what I do. That's how my brain approaches these problems. By the way, at this point I've had quite a few videos go up. This is like recording session number 5 or so for me. And I hope everybody's been enjoying the music I've been adding to the episodes. I purchased some music that is able to be used. It's like Creative Commons stuff that is able to be used in YouTube videos and whatnot, by Zircon, someone who goes by the name Zircon. It is quite good music. I have a problem where a lot of it, though, is not really designed for smooth jazz background music that doesn't, completely override all of your senses, right? A lot of the music is, you should play this as an interlude, a musical interlude, not necessarily as something playing in the background. But there are quite a few, and I've found quite a few. Also, I've been interspersing with that, interspersing? Wow, that's weird. Interspersing with that, several OC remix tracks. Whew. Wow, my English is really, really bad. I mean, it's normally really, really bad, but tonight it's particularly bad. Yeah, I've been interspersing OC remix tracks. Yeah, now I need to rewind because I did not prepare at all for that corner. OC remix tracks. A couple of the tracks that I really like Streets of Rage, and when I was making reference to Outrun in the one episode, I made sure to put some Outrun music in there. One of the tracks that I like that's been remixed out there on the webs. So again, hope you guys have liked those things. I figured I'd put some incidental music in there since I've turned the radios off in-game because I don't have control over what plays on them, and I don't really want to get dinged with Content ID if I can help myself. So that's why I've been doing that. It's unfortunate because I would like to be able to experience some of those while I'm driving, but it's still nice to have them in the final product. Alright, yeah, let's, before the next race, let me see if I can do some upgrades, some automatic upgrades. Oh, also, I got a blue ribbon, blue bracelets along the way, just from all the retries I had to do of that one bucket list challenge. And also for all the XP boards and stuff I've been hitting. I've been hitting a bunch of those off camera, so you haven't had the pleasure of seeing me scour around for things that that sometimes are hard to see. But we're up to level 31, excellent, and we're only about 500 levels behind Chaffee Bean. In fact, we can race Chaffee Bean right now, and I'm going to do it. I'm going to race him. Let's do this. I think I actually race his ghost, I think, during this. So let's see how this works out. Okay, so I don't quite understand what that was. The rivals thing, it didn't seem to work out for me. Although somehow it's saying that, it's implying that I won somehow, but I didn't. Not at all. Not even in the slightest. Chaffee just completely annihilated me on every lap. So the problem was it kept saying, oh, you have another lap, you have another lap. And it didn't say how many laps I was supposed to actually run. And it just kept going infinitely. It wouldn't stop. So I just, I ended up just ending it. And then all of a sudden it's like, oh, you won, which I don't think is true, which I know is not true because Chaffee was just completely annihilating me at every turn of it. His ghost car was more than 16 seconds ahead of me, so I don't know. I don't know. I do not understand these things. I do not understand how that works. What I'll do though is probably challenge some cars along, or challenge some cars along the road as I go in between events. But I'll do that. If I end up doing that, I will cut to it. Otherwise, I'm going to. That's not what I wanted to do. Otherwise, I'm going to move on to the next event here. Ooh, Coast Rush Street Race. Let's do this, and then I'll be right back with you guys. Alright, Montalino JDM Icons event number 2, street race. And I have upgraded my car to the maximum B. It is now 700. So let us see if that helps out a little bit more with the initial takeoff here, perhaps. It feels a little bit better. Yeah, it feels a little bit better. Now we got Gimano Bro, and numerous sign. I like these. I love these names, man. There's one memorable thing about the game, other than, you know, some of these settings, is that being able to race other drivatars and seeing all these crazy names. Though I still have in my mind the thought of whether or not these are actually. How much of the player is actually in these drivatars versus how much is just the AI? We have completely lost our footing here. There we go. Start from here. Because I often wonder, because you know, I wonder if my drivatar is constantly all over the grass during these events or not. That would be the telltale sign that it is actually quite based on my performance. Although I think, honestly, seeing how cars fly by you at times towards the end, I have a feeling that drivatars are more based upon, they're just AI, but they're based upon what your finishing times were. Right, so what's happening is, even though I'm way out in front a lot of times, because the AI drivers, you know, have gotten into trouble, the game will then compensate and say, oh wait, no, this drivatar finished this event in this amount of time, so now super speed, you know, even though that car shouldn't be able to travel that fast. And I have a feeling that's why I've been seeing that towards the end of races where a car will just go blazing right by you, is that the drivatars are really based upon the amount of time that other person took, not necessarily what route they took or how the dynamics of how they drive. But that's just me, you know, making assumptions based upon what I've seen. I have no idea if that's actually the case or not, but that's just my thoughts on the matter there. It is quite rainy. Actually, this car is doing very well now that I've upgraded it. It's not as slippery slidey as it was, even in the rain. So that's pretty cool. And let's see what we can do up here. Oh, we've earned another skill point. I've been cashing these in for perks. I just haven't shown off what perks I have yet. I've been banking a lot of them because there's a couple out there for five points that I want ahead of others. So, and actually I tried to do that earlier, but I didn't have them unlocked yet, so I had to make do with a few other lower cost ones. Yeah, I think we sufficiently won that one.
You're making a habit of this.
So maybe that's, I don't know, I'm kind of, now I'm on the fence. I'm like, should I increase the difficulty of the drive tires again, knowing what problems I was having before? Maybe I will. Maybe I will for the next race. Maybe I'll increase it just to see what it's like. To see it, well, not to see what it's like, but to see if I can do better now that I've played the game longer and sort of kind of have a feel for it. And this car is a little bit better than most I drive, so as far as stability now. But there we go, and I'm not going to race Chevy Bean again because it kind of bugged out the last time I did it, so I'll just leave that be for now. I might race him if I go out in the open world and I run across him, which I do often, so we'll take care of that when it comes time to take care of that. Bucket list challenge number 13, ignore the road in a bowler, EXRS. And this is probably attempt number 20, I would say, for me. I've actually stayed silent for the last couple attempts because I had a feeling that I wasn't going to make it. I'm trying a different route here slightly. And it works out to a certain extent. You just have to be very careful with those jumps when you jump into the forests, like that. Alright, so let's see if I can make this not only dramatic to look at, but also good to, you know, actually make it to the destination this time. I am slightly driving to the left a little bit here because I need to pick up that road right at the end. Right? Oh no, don't. This damn thing flips. I don't know why it flips like that. It does it randomly. It doesn't do it all the time. It just at random decides, you know what, I'm going to flip when I come over that bump. And it messes me up every time. And I have a feeling it's going to be the thing that stops me from getting to this destination in time. Let's see, yeah, it's going to be, it's probably going to be another heartbreaker right here, I would say. Oh, we made it! Holy crap! Finally! Finally! Oh my god! Good gravy, man. That was at least attempt number 20 at that, at least. And all the attempts looked as ugly as that one looked. But apparently that one, even flipping that time, was enough that I didn't lose enough speed for it to be a problem, apparently. Oh man. Oh, that was rough. That was also the last hard bucket list challenge that I have on this set of bucket list challenges. So I would like to go over and finish off the other two that I have. So let's do that right now before we continue with our racing.